Jason Whitlock's with us, Speak for Yourself host on Fox Sports 1. All right, sir, what do you say to what Mr. Le Batard had to say?
Well, I'm one of those critics, I guess, that he's talking to, and I'm not someone bothered by diversity. I am certainly pro-diversity. You know, I was originally hired to run the Undefeated website, which was intended to employ and is employing 50 to 60 African-American sports writers and journalists. You know, I think that's an easy cop-out to say that the critics are people that are bothered by diversity. I certainly am not, and have benefited from a media environment that welcomes diversity.
Is it true to say, Jason, that in your opinion, that ESPN has a liberal bias and it intrudes into their programming and the appearance of their anchors on air?
I think that the entire media is being influenced to go a far left direction, and I think that the entire media is distracted by liberal politics and not focused on business. I think it's, you know, acutely affecting ESPN. I wrote that in the Wall Street Journal. And so, yeah, I think the entire media feels a lot of pressure to go left, and ESPN has, you know, moved left in a way that's probably, in my view, not as good for business as staying objective and more down the road.
Jason, you wrote a piece recently about Colin Kaepernick, and you said that he was, you read it in the Wall Street Journal. The headline, let me show everybody the headline. Colin Kaepernick is a victim of his own supporters. I noticed that Kaepernick has not been signed to any team for the next season. What's your point here?
My point is that we had a city councilwoman in Seattle over the last weekend start campaigning for the Seahawks to sign Colin Kaepernick. This is what I'm talking about. Now you have football people being second-guessed by a city council person and that has no expertise in football. Colin Kaepernick has become a political football, and it's not something that an organization really wants to be bothered with. They want to make football decisions, and so a lot of the people, the city council person, a lot of the people in the media that are bringing their left-wing politics into the discussion about Colin Kaepernick, they're actually creating the problem for Colin Kaepernick. If I'm a head coach or general manager of a team and you sign Colin Kaepernick and you're going to be second-guessed by non-football people with a political agenda, I don't want to take that risk. You're risking being accused of racism when your decisions are purely football. You're risking having your integrity and character questioned when you're just trying to make a football decision. And so the people actually thinking they're supporting Colin Kaepernick are the people keeping him away from his next opportunity.
Since you're so popular on the program, I'm going to give you one more question. How about this? I know you're laughing.
I appreciate it.
I can hear you. Tom Brady signs a multi-year deal to help pitch Aston Martin's newest car model. Do you have a reaction to that?
Tom Brady is the best and the brightest. So why wouldn't he associate himself with the greatest car or one of the greatest models of cars and a brand as powerful and known as the best and the brightest like Aston Martin? I think it's a perfect marriage. You know, look, he's married to Giselle, one of the greatest supermodels of all time, and now he's married to one of the greatest, promoting one of the greatest automobiles. Tom Brady likes the best and the brightest.
That's not going to satisfy the Patriot haters who are legion in this country, but nonetheless, there's another fine performance there, Jason Whitlock. Anytime you want to come back on this program, you, sir, are welcome. Thanks for joining us. Okay.
I represent Hyundai.
I'm a John Deere kind of guy, actually. There you go. Jason, thanks very much, sir. We'll see you again soon.